One thing that really frustrates me and a lot of other Rangers fans is the fact that they don't stream the prospect games. And to me, it doesn't make any sense at all because if you really break it down, I mean, you take a look at things, the Rangers are the most valuable franchise in the entire NHL, money-wise, worth about 2.2 billion. The second place team is about worth 2 billion, right? So there's a decent gap there between the Rangers and the Leafs. And obviously, there's a lot of the rich teams around the league as well. But guess what those rich teams do? They stream the games. And, pretty much every other team in the league, except for the Rangers and half a dozen others, is about 24 out of 32 I saw, just from look at the Flow Hockey chart there, they kind of show that they stream the game. So there's only about a half a dozen or so, plus the Rangers, who don't really actually stream the games. And to me, it doesn't make any sense at all because, like I said, it can't be about money because the Rangers bring in the most money out of every team, right up there with anyone. I mean, some years I'm sure it's a little different. Maybe the Montreal Canadiens or Leafs or whoever it is make a little more money that year. But for the most part, let's be honest here, the Rangers are going to be top 5 every single year for revenue, if not number 1 or number 2. And there's other NHL teams around the league that are also streaming their developmental camp, prospect scrimmages, like their prospects versus their own prospects. Those scrimmages in development camp, they are literally streaming those on their YouTube channel or the team website, whatever it is. So the fact that the Rangers can't even have a stream up of the Rangers versus Flyers, those actual prospect games that are legit actual games, they can't have those up. It is absolutely ridiculous. You saw yesterday that in the Flyers versus Rangers game, it was actually televised on NBC Sports PA, so Pennsylvania, whatever it was. So that's cool for them. Great for them. Great for the Flyers. But of course, I'm from Canada, so I'm definitely not going to watch that. There's no chance. So it's just frustrating that, I can't watch my favorite team's prospect, especially when my favorite team is the New York Rangers. This isn't no offense, but the Arizona Coyotes, for example, who are, one of the more poor teams in the NHL. This is one of the the literal most valuable team in the entire NHL, at least by Forbes ever, with $2.2 billion. The next place team, second place, is the Leafs at $2 billion. So there's a big gap there between first and second place, and my favorite team is number 1, and they can't stream games. To me, it makes absolutely no sense at all. I can't wrap my head around it. Like I said, there's 24 teams, I believe, that were streaming games, whether it was on their YouTube channel, their website, whatever it was. They were streaming their, prospect actual games there. And that's not including the other couple teams as well. A decent amount of them were streaming their own developmental scrimmage games as well. So it's just, it's ridiculous. It truly is ridiculous. And to me, it doesn't make any sense at all. It's definitely frustrating because I would watch these games 100%. If I had to pay $4 or $5 or $7, whatever it was, to watch the stream, whatever, too, I would do it, whatever. I mean, if I'm getting 3 prospect games, whatever, and I can pay $5, $10, whatever, fine, I'll do that if I have to. But it's just ridiculous. The Oilers, they have their Oilers Plus thing, so I'm sure it costs, $5, $10 a month, whatever. You could probably just unsubscribe after a month, though. But what I'm saying is I just want to watch these prospect games, and it is frustrating that we can't as Rangers fans, especially when you see well over half of the league is streaming these games as well. And these are teams who, a lot of them aren't as rich as the Rangers are, and they're still streaming them. They're still putting them out there. And to me, it just doesn't make any sense at all. A little update, though. The Rangers did have their 2 games against the Flyers so far. And the first game, they won 4-2. And the second game, they won 3-1, which is great to see. But unfortunately, we can't watch that game because it's NBC Pennsylvania. So, me being from Canada, I definitely can't watch that. And I'm sure a lot of you guys, couldn't watch that either. So it's unfortunate. It's stupid. It's annoying. It doesn't make any sense. Hopefully, eventually they fix it. Hopefully, we yell at them enough, I guess, and maybe they'll eventually fix it. I don't really know, but it's just that this team should have more coverage of the camps, the more videos, more clips, more stuff like that, and it's not there. I don't know why. I really don't get it. Maybe you guys have more of an idea than I do on that, why they don't have this kind of stuff, but to me, it just seems so simple that they should have it, and every single prospect game here should be on the Rangers YouTube channel or website. It should be, but unfortunately it isn't, and it is definitely frustrating, especially when you see 24 other teams or so that are streaming these games. It just doesn't make any sense at all. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please smash the like button. Definitely subscribe for daily New York Rangers content. And as always, comment down below your guys' thoughts. Would you guys watch these prospect games? And what are your guys' thoughts on why the Rangers don't stream these games? Because personally, I have absolutely no clue why they don't. Makes no sense at all. Thanks for watching, and see ya.